What's up guys, how's it going? MikeTheTech here, and in this video we're taking a look at the MiraBox Stream Dock. This is a Elgato Stream Deck alternative, and essentially it's 15 individual screens and a side panel screen that you can add 3 widgets on that can give you information like the weather, the date, or pretty much anything. And then the buttons themselves have the same kind of control panel, not the same software, but the same kind of software to basically enable any type of computer interaction, whether it be inside of a software program like Photoshop or in the OS itself like opening Photoshop. So before we get started, if you're watching this video, chances are you're not subscribed, because 99% of you are not subscribed, and that's a pretty bad number. So if you like this one, be sure to click on that sub or thanks button below. All right, so on to the unboxing itself. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and open up the package here. It was a very small package. It was interesting to see. Usually things come in very large boxes, even when they're really small. And this one was actually fairly appropriately sized. Got here pretty quick too, and it's got a bit of bubble wrap in there to keep it from bouncing around in shipment. But as you'll see, because of the internal packaging, that doesn't even really matter too much. The box is really nice with a bunch of gaming icons, streaming icons, recording icons, things like that. And then in this nice thick foam padding is the MiraBox Stream Dock. Let's go ahead and take it out of the plastic. Very nice, sleek looking device. These aren't mechanical buttons, but they are tactile buttons. You do feel when you press the button, you can actually feel it pressing. It's gonna feel all right. So there's the manual there, and they give you a USB-C cable, a nice braided cable as well. So that's the MiraBox Stream Dock. If we look at the back here, it has this stand that it can kind of like stand up on, but if you pull this off, you can actually see the real profile of the device. It is super thin. So this is actually only thick because of the stand here. So that's kind of interesting to note as well. The build quality feels pretty good, and I mean, you don't want to push the buttons too hard, but you can feel when you push the buttons there's a tactile feel to it, and I really like this at the price point. Let's go ahead and take a look at the price here. So it looks like the Stream Dock Slim is on sale for $99 from $139, and that again is 15 keys as well as the 3 info panels. If we take a look at the software here, we have the Stream Dock software and all these different buttons that we can actually place. So on the right hand side, you can see the various keys that we have available. For example, in Toolbox, we can drag a multimedia key, and from that multimedia key, we could choose what we want it to do. So we could say play and pause. Then we can go drag another multimedia key here and have it for previous, and drag another one here and have it for next. We can also go ahead and find individual ones for apps, for example, Photoshop, and we can have a page just for Photoshop hotkeys. So for example, setting the canvas size, setting color gradients, things like that. You can also go into the marketplace here and download new icon sets and new options for different programs. For example, if we go to plugins, we can say I want the Excel plugin, so we can hit install and press OK. And now over here we have the WPS Excel plugin, and we can add save, we can add cut, all the things that we might need to normally do. This includes things for OBS as well. So if we open up OBS Studio, we can link it to OBS using the IP address, and then actually trigger different things, like for example, muting the audio mixer, taking a screenshot, triggering a transition, switching scenes. Everything that you can do on a standard Stream Deck, you can likely do on here too, including some really cool macros where you can actually program mouse movements, you can program keyboard keys, you can create full-on macros to essentially create workflows based on buttons. I think it's pretty cool. And beyond that, they let you do some customizations as well. Or for example, if I were to close the app completely, you'll notice that it changes to a picture, and it says MikeTheTech on the bottom, and it has my logo, and it has a picture, and essentially you can set your own background image on the device too, so that when you're not using it, it works as kind of a picture frame where you can have whatever you want. I think it's pretty cool. Thank you so much for MiraBox for sending this over. I've actually been wanting one of these for a long time because of my virtual studio. And to show you that, I can go ahead and load up the app, and you'll see here I actually have all these different buttons for different cameras in the studio, so I can switch cameras live, and then I can go to the next page and adjust and play some effects or whatever it is I need to do. I can have a custom image for it that shows what it does, as well as custom text on it. Let me show you one with text. So you can see on the bottom we have like rotate and heart and boom and all that good stuff. And when I'm running the virtual studio, I have my CPU usage and temperatures and everything on here, just to make sure that everything is running fine and isn't going to start lagging. So very cool device. It's a Stream Deck alternative. It's called the MiraBox Stream Dock, and it's on sale for $99 right now. Definitely go check it out at the link in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, have a good one. Peace.
You can learn a thing or two about a new device. Unboxing kudos, we rock that pseudo administrative elevator command. We build it up or break it down in that virtual lab. From conversations to games to interviews with a broader view. He keeps it fresh, always brings something new. It's MikeTheTech, 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 the architect, MikeTheTech, MikeTheTech, yeah, MikeTheTech, the architect,